Hey, Missy, this is Steven. I spoke to you a little bit earlier today regarding your online presence and improving your online presence. In this video, I'm going to be going over three things which, when implemented correctly, will actually start ranking your business up above your competition when people are searching for your services. These three things that I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, by the end of this video, if you can see that I do have the technical know-how to get this done, you can go ahead and reach back out. We can chat, or you guys can go ahead and implement this yourself and start ranking above your competition there as well. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. The first thing I'll be covering is content. Now, content is everything on your really your entire website, but we're primarily focusing on your homepage here. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on these websites that deal with these service-based industries, such as HVAC, such as yours. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services, and it just gives Google an overall idea of all the services that you do provide. Now, the first thing I like to do is bring up the top competitor in the area, and that's Jacksonville Heating Contractors. Right, they are number one when people are searching for HVAC in Jacksonville, NC. They come up from almost all the search terms here. Now, I went ahead and threw them into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Now, this tool pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, right now, jvilleheating.com is being found for 94 keywords. And because of that, their website has been clicked on 454 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, and you're currently being found for 25 keywords. And because of that, your website was clicked on 29 times in the past 30 days. Okay. So let's go back to our competitor here. And we can actually click on this 94 here, and this will bring up all the keywords they're being found for, right? Now, not all of these are buyer intent. The buyer intent ones, the ones we're really looking at, are like HVAC, Jacksonville, NC, uh, Jacksonville Heating Contractors, and they kind of got a leg up because the name Jacksonville, just the name of their business is a keyword in itself. So they've got a big leg up there on a lot of these searches. But we can actually go in here and look at their keywords and see which ones are relevant for you, like HVAC repair, Jacksonville, NC. That one got 40 searches in the past 30 days. HVAC, Jacksonville, NC. So the buyer intent location base. So we want these locations on here as well. That got 90 searches. AC repair, Jacksonville, another 100 searches. So we'd want to go back to your site and look up your keywords and make sure you have all those relevant keywords. So like you have the HVAC, Jacksonville, NC. And like I showed on the other page, that was searched 90 times just in the past month. And your site was clicked on 4 times out of those 90 searches. And it could be clicked on more, but you're on position 8 on that. But so you're on page 1 for that term, but you're in the 8th position. So a lot of those people aren't even going past the map, what we call the map pack. And I'll explain that in a minute. But it looks like you have a lot of the main ones. So it actually looks like your content is good. So what we want to do is show you how to get your website to come up on these searches higher, like on in that number one spot, and also in the map pack. Okay, so that's it for content. You're doing pretty good there. Next thing I want to go over are what we call citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Jacksonville, NC, studies have shown that right around anywhere between 45 to 75% of people are stopping right at this section right here. This is called the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. And most people are under the impression that to get ranked in this map pack, the primary focus should be on reviews. And I can understand that logic, but it's not true, right? If that was true, Davis Heating should be above Jacksonville. They've got more reviews and they've got a higher rating. So, and a lot of times you'll see people with thousands of reviews and they're not even in the top 3, right? So it's not reviews. That actually the main driver here are what we call citations. There's a lot of factors There's Google, you want your Google business profile to be optimized as well, which we offer for free with a citations package through us. So you want to make sure that optimization, but other than that, it's the main the main driver to get up here are citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online, right? Um, some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, even. And these days, it used to be the businesses with the most citations were pretty much guaranteed a spot in this top three, but that's not so much the case anymore. Google doesn't really look at the amount of citations; they look at the quality of those citations, right, where they're coming from. And there's these three, they call them data aggregators that you must be in now, right? They're called Data Axle, TransUnion Digital, and Foursquare, right? And once you are verified in these aggregators, they will actually push your information out to hundreds of other apps, directories, and GPS systems automatically, right? And then on top of that, you can Google this. They're called the top 50 core citations, top 50 core directories. And like I said, those are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. Go ahead and make sure that the ones that you don't have already, you get in those as well. And you do that with a good Google Business profile optimization, and that should get you up into this top here and get you between that 45 to 75% of people clicking in that section. Now, underneath the Google Business Profile is Google's organic search results list. The number one spot here gets anywhere between 25 to 40% of all clicks, right? And this, so whereas in the map pack, that 45 to 75% of people click in there, it's it's split up in between these three businesses. This is like between 25 to 40% all by itself. Okay, and the main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, a backlink is essentially um, you have other websites out there on the internet, and they have a link on their site on one of their pages. Then when clicked, it leads back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as kind of like an online referral system. And the more relevant that website is, it's linking back to you, the better. So, for example, say you have a popular blog page or a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in these rankings. However, since you guys are an HVAC company, say you have like Pizza Hut linking back to you. While Pizza Hut is very popular, has built a lot of trust in Google's eyes, it's not going to help you having a link from them in ranking because you guys don't have anything to do with pizza, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go back to this tool that I showed you earlier, and this is our competitor. Now I want to pay attention to this backlink profile section. Now, just to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for the services that people are searching for. So once they find you, they've got to determine where to place you on this list. And that what determines where they place you are backlinks. So right now, our competitor, our number one competitor, has 354 backlinks coming from a total of 133 other websites. I call them referring domains here. Let's go ahead and take a look at yours. You currently have 45 backlinks coming from a total of 26 websites. Now, a bit like the citations, it's not really the number, it is the quality and the relevance of those of the websites that you're getting backlinks from. So what's good about this tool is we can actually go over here. Sorry, why is this acted up? And we can click on this 133 right here, these referring domains. That'll pull up all 133 websites they're currently getting backlinks from. And you can actually get a tool like this and go out and get backlinks from all of these. A lot of these backlinks are directories, just like the build citations, they kind of overlap. But you'd want to go, there's 3 pages of them. You want to go through all these pages and acquire those backlinks, right? So if you were to do that, and this is assuming at this point your content was right on point, which it looks like it is. So right now it looks like you just need to work on your Google business profile, your citations and backlinks. And over a little bit of time, you will see your website start moving up this list here. You will get into the top 3 here, and then you will also, you start competing for this number 1 spot. Now, if you were to do that same thing I showed you with the backlinks for not just this top spot, but with like the top 3 spots, you would eventually take over that number 1 spot, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we went over. The first thing is content, where it looks like you're actually doing pretty good. Second are citations, right? You want to be in those top 3 data aggregators: Data Axle, TransUnion Digital, and Foursquare, and then the top 5 core directories you want to be in, and that'll put you in contention for the top 3 here. And then lastly are backlinks, which meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Jacksonville area. All right. Now, if you do this, you will become number 1. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine. Or if you'd rather you could book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or just simply respond back to this email. But other than that, Missy, I appreciate your time and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.